Lina. I'm a doctor of business and technology, and I help professionals turn their income into real wealth. This is the $1 Million League community of people that wants to aspire to become millionaires and those that are already millionaires in dollars. And we follow the strategy of Warren Buffett, the strategy of most multimillionaires, how they become a millionaire. We follow the wealth blueprint of millionaires. That's exactly what we do here. So if your goal is to gain financial freedom, yours is to build wealth, right? Wealth building. You want to get time wealth, health wealth, peace wealth. You want to understand how to invest in real estate, ETF, businesses, right? To gain financial freedom. Welcome in. Afua Folashade, welcome Raim, Aliej, welcome in. Unlimited latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. And guess what? It's Friday, guys. It's Friday. Awesome. Welcome in, and we know what to do. Tap out the live. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome into the $1 Million League and Unlimited, the latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. How are you doing on a beautiful Friday? And if you're just meeting me, I'm Dr. Lina. I'm not a doctor of medicine, but I'm a doctor of business and technology, and I help professionals turn their income into real wealth. And what does this mean? It simply means that you need to stop saving and start investing. What do you invest in? In ETF, in real estate, in businesses. Because what is the goal? Money is not the goal. Money is just a tool. Money is the tool to gain financial freedom. Our ultimate goal is to get to that millionaire status, or yours might be to earn paycheck to paycheck. But ultimate goal is to gain financial freedom. What is financial freedom? Ability to live life at your own terms. And we're extremely on board the YouTube and the TikTok platforms today. So such a blessing to have both of them, because they have been such a blessing. So welcome in. Let's tap out the live. If you are just joining, this is Dr. Lina. Let's tap out the live. Let's share out the live. Let's get it started. And today I'm going to be teaching you. We're going to go to the beginning, investing 101. We're going to be talking about how to increase your income. Thank you so much for the repost. We're going to be talking about how to increase your income. We're going to be talking about how to invest. So investing 101, you don't know how to invest, right? You don't know anything about investing, which is, what are we talking about? ETF, real estate, right? Because if you save your money, there's something called the rule of 72. Thank you, Unlimited, for tapping out that live, doing all of those shares. Really, Roy, how are you? Welcome in. Martins, how are you? If all that you're doing with your money is savings, what you're basically telling yourself, there's something called the rule of 72. Rule of 72 tells you how quickly it takes your money to double, how long it takes you, how many years. For those on the YouTube, welcome in. How are you doing? So good to have you on a Friday afternoon. Here in Texas, it is what time? 2:39 Central Time in Texas, in United States. I am in Texas. So good to have you. Welcome in. Let me know where you're connecting from. If you care to share, it will be lovely to meet you. And of course, make sure you click on that subscribe button if you have not done so. Let us welcome you to the $1 Million League, the community of millionaires, those aspiring to become millionaires, and those that are already millionaires aspiring to become multi-millionaires. So welcome in each and every one of us. All the way from New York, we have the New Yorker in the house. And let me tell you this quick story and it's quick, interesting thing. This is day 15, and as of yesterday, day 14, we've already represented how many countries? 65 countries within this community. 65 countries in 14 days. The latest being not Bahrain. I'll remember the country, right? We have, including Mexico, Japan, Botswana, Mauritius, all of this country are represented. Tall, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. Baby Love, how are you doing? Welcome in. Let's share out the live. As soon as we get to 5,000 taps and 50 shares, we get started. What are we talking about? What does it mean by stop saving? It simply means that if you put your money in the bank, if anybody cares to share, drop the interest you get from your bank. And I will tell you how long that your money is going to take to double. So for instance, I bank with Chase, okay? I bank with Bank of America, and they will typically give you 0.01%, right? From your bank. Now, I'm not talking about IU savings account. I'm just talking about regular traditional savings account. You get about 0.01%. And what does that simply mean? 72 divided, take 72. That's the rule of 72. What's the rule of 72? Where's my iPad? Right. There's something called the rule of 72. It tells you how quickly your money doubles. Okay, guys, on the YouTube side, on the TikTok side, yes. Unlimited, right? Rule of 72. Have you heard about rule of 70? If you heard rule of 72, let me know. I've not heard about rule of 72. Delicious, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. Welcome in, and you're wondering why we're calling you millionaires, right? We prophesy, that's number one, but number two, we also execute. When you send me a message, right? You send me a message, right? I would get to it, but if that was you, send me, drop a message, drop a comment right here. Drop a comment right here. Awesome. So the rule of 72 tells you how quickly the money doubles. I know the reason why I'm showing you is because some people will be asking the question, where's the 72 coming from? So if you've heard about compound interest, right? Compound interest is how quickly your money doubles. Yes, I want an email. It's support@nestu.com. Support@nestu.com. Okay. But I was going to respond to you. I've just been busy. So just to know that I read the messages. It's just the time to respond. Hey, Rasnegos, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. There's something called the rule of 72. How quickly, Todd Clark, you don't know. It is called the rule of 72. How quickly it takes your money to double. If you want to know that, put rule of 72 in the comment. You don't know rule of 72. So for instance, maybe somebody comes to you, or maybe your banker comes to you and he tells you, oh, you know what? This is a good product, right? You want to ask us, or a family comes to tell you, are you Ghanaian? No, I'm not, right? I'm in the United States, right? I am in the United States, but also you want to know originally from Nigeria. Yes, or you guess, where do you think I am from? Where do you think? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Let's tap out the live. Let's get it to 5,000 taps. Let's keep tapping out the live. Let's share out the live. Get your daily at me as well. Get your daily at me. Share out the live. You'll be sitting here 2 minutes. Click on that follow button. Let's welcome you in on the red carpet of the $1 Million League. And those on the YouTube side, how are you? Drop the country where you're connecting from. I am in Texas, the United States. Click on that follow button. Click on that subscribe button. Let's bring you in. How are you doing? So the rule of 72, like I was describing, rule of 72 unlimited, it tells you how long it takes. Thank you so much for the roses. Netherlands is already represented here. Awesome. Drop your country. We have a New Yorker in the house, and we have a what do we call it? Netherlands, right? I don't know. Tell me, correct me, help me out. We have New Yorker, American, okay, Nigerian, Ghanaian. What is Netherlander, right? What's that? Put it in the comment. Let me know what that is, right? Let's keep tapping out the live. Let's get it to 5,000 taps, right? Jojo Sander, thank you so much for tapping out the live. Let's share out the live as well. So it's the rule of 72, how quickly your money doubles, right? You want to know how long it doubles. So maybe a family, Holland. Okay, nice. Awesome. That is absolutely beautiful. Drop where you're connecting from. Maybe somebody tells you, okay, come invest in this. It's a good business investment. How do you know? How quickly? And you are at a bar, right? You need to take a quick decision. Take a napkin, okay? You don't have a paper, you don't have a calculator, nothing. Just take a napkin and get a pen, okay? From the barman and say, okay, give me a pen, get a napkin. And under a minute or two, you are able to determine, is this a good thing to put my money? Is it worth my time or not? That is the rule of 72. Rule of 72 shows you how quickly your money doubles, okay? How quickly? Let's keep tapping out the lights. Let's keep tapping out and it's just part of the investment strategy, because you will know, is this a good investment or not? Okay, is this a good investment or not? Is it a good savings or not? So take number 72, okay, and divide it by the interest rate. Interest rate, if it's on a savings account, right? If it's on a business or it's on an investment, you get something like a return on investment, like an ROI or rate of return, right? Whatever there is return on this money where I put in. So if they tell you, like if it was a Chase, like mine, all right, like Chase, okay, like Chase, what color? Okay, let's choose black. Like Chase, 72, I get 0.01 from Chase. So it's 72 divided by 0.01. Anyone give us the answer? 72 divided by 0.01. That's the interest I get from Chase. And if you care to share, unlimited ZDoc, right? You want to share, click, share the interest you get from your bank. Rasnagos, right? King James, what interest, Web, what interest do you get? Or what, I mean, whatever business that you're doing, or if it's not business, typically your savings account, what interest, right? And if somebody can give us this answer, right, it might be intimidating when you see the numbers, by the way. It might be intimidating, right? 72 divided by 0.01. Somebody drop the answer in the question. Let's keep tapping out the live. As soon as we get to 5,000 taps, we'll start the teaching for the day. And today we're going to be teaching two things. Investing 101. You don't know how to invest, right? We've been on a financial freedom journey for financial freedom drive or financial freedom challenge. This is day 5. But today is all about increasing your income, and we've been talking about this for the past 2 days. So today I thought that we can start introduction, investment 101, introduction to investing. We're going to be teaching it from beginning. And the other thing I also thought to also teach was 7,200. Okay, Z Doctor, thank you so much. Click on that follow button. You'll be sitting here for, yeah. So it tells you 7,200. That's what is going to take me to double my money. Fragrance, the latest millionaire in town. 7,200 years. So it tells you something. If you are just saving your money, you're not building wealth, guys. You are saving your money. This is bank return, 0.01%. So whenever you put your money in Chase, you put it in Bank of America, you put it in your own local bank that is giving you less than, is giving you 1%. If it's 1%, 72 divided by 1, let's say you have 10,000, maybe your parents gave you 10,000 when you turn 20, right? 10,000 when you turn 20. If you put it in the bank, unfortunately, if the bank give you 1%, what you're saying is that when you turn 92, 72 divided by 1, that is 72 years. They gave you 10,000 at summary. They gave you 10,000 when you are 20, okay? You worked and you got 10,000 when you're 20. If you put that money in the savings account, all you're going to be saying is it's going to take you 72 divided by 1. If you get a 1% return on the bank, 72 divided by 1, it's going to take you 72 years. So it tells you something. Stop saving. Stop saving. And I'm going to do 3 scenarios today, right? Whenever I say stop saving, has it ever crossed your mind, right? Let's even teach it from that perspective. We're going to have 3 scenarios, okay? 3 scenarios, right? We're going to have 3 scenarios. Let's keep tapping out the live. We'll get it started. The class started when we get to once we get to 5,000 taps. If you've been sitting there 2 minutes, click on the follow button. You're new here, drop 1. If you're new here, drop 1 in the comment section. Let's know where you're connecting from. I am in Texas, in United States. It's so good to meet you. This is the $1 Million League, the community of millionaires, those aspiring to become millionaires and those that are already millionaires. Thank you for getting your daily at me. Guys, remember to get your daily at me. If you have not gotten your daily at me, it costs you 1 penny. You see it right here. It costs you 1 penny, but you get 30 points. It costs you 1 penny, but you get 30 points, right? All right. It gets you and so it gets you one penny, right? Thank you so much for filling the gift gallery as well. So today we're going to be doing investing 101. So if you are new here, drop 1 in the comment. If you're new, thank you so much for gifting. Really appreciate that. Abiola, how are you? Welcome in. How are you doing? Make sure you click on that subscribe button if you have not done that. You're new. If you're new, perfect. Marita Bliss, my Gordon, perfect. If you're new, drop 1 in the comment section. You're new. Any other person that is new, if you're new, drop 1 in the comment section. So there are things that we do here, okay, that might be different because today is your lucky day, right? Investing 101, okay? And I'm going to tell you why should you invest. So the things I'm going to tell you why invest. I'm going to show you. It's not just tell you. I'm going to show you why. My Gordon's latest millionaire in town, welcome in. For everyone that dropped 1, you're new here, dropped 1. Suzette, make sure you click on that follow button. Thing is that there are some other people representing as Dr. Lina trying to chat you up, saying cryptocurrency, all of those things. That's not Dr. Lina. Okay, so make sure you click on the follow button so you know that you have the right Dr. Lina right now. Please stay safe out there. Always, the easiest way for you to know is you see Money Talk with Dr. Lina, and the @ sign will also be Money Talk with Dr. Lina. We don't have a WhatsApp group. We also do not have we don't have WhatsApp group. We also do not have what's it called, Telegram group. We don't have any of that. So if somebody is chatting you up, that is not Dr. Lina. Always look at it. Money Talk with Dr. Lina. Then the @ sign will be Dr. Money Talk with Dr. Lina. And then also there are times they will put Money Talk with Dr. Lin. All right. Trust me, I'm a vice president of technology, okay? That's my day job. This is my exact space. So I know all these people out there play. So be careful out there, right? So click on the follow button right now so that you know that you have the right Dr. Lina. Suzette, the latest millionaire in town. Welcoming everyone, welcome to the $1 Million League, right? And I saw Let's Create. He said, if you stop saving, where do you get money to invest? Exactly. Now, make sure you click on that follow button. I love that question, okay? I love that question, right? And Mark Gordon's latest millionaire in town. Welcome in, welcome in. Awesome. I love that question. So whenever we say stop saving, and that's exactly what we want to talk about. That is the reason that we say stop saving, is the why for investing. Why invest? Okay. Why invest? Stop saving and then invest. Okay. Read the first line. Stop saving, then start investing. It means that when we say savings here, it simply means, right, saving it into your account. When you save it into your account, and I'm going to show it to you, Sonny, latest millionaire in town. If you have been sitting here for 2 minutes, click on that follow button, okay? We're going to start the class as soon as we get to 5,000 taps. So let's keep tapping out the live. If you're new here, drop 1 in the comments. Today, we're going to be talking investing 101, right? You don't know how to invest at all. You don't know anything about that. Dr. Molly's the latest millionaire in town. That's what we're talking about here. So if you're new here, I'm Dr. Lina. I'm a doctor of business and technology. My day job is vice president of technology and also a professor teaching AI, cybersecurity, deep learning, and information management system. And you're wondering, how can we're talking technology, how come we are talking about finance? That's because I'm an economist, and also my bachelor's is economics and also a chartered accountant. But I have my master's and my doctorate in strategic business and information management system. So it tells you something. Somebody had a passion in finance, but chased money to technology, okay? It was the money that took me to technology, but my passion is in finance, and I have my background in finance. No, how are you doing, right? That's it. That's my entire story. And I am the convener of this community called the $1 Million League. Those aspiring to become a millionaire and those that are already millionaires, trying to scale to become multi-millionaires in dollars and in pound sterling and in euros. Yeah. And what does this mean? This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So if you want to know what we do here, Google who Warren Buffett is. They call him the Lord of Investing. He's 96 years old and is one of the greatest investors of all time. Google who he is and you will understand how we invest. We do not do get-rich-quick scheme. We do not. Basically, we are long-term investors. We are moderate risk investors. And we also make sure that we build generational wealth. And as a matter of fact, when we set $1 million in 10 years, that's what we're doing. It starts with your income, okay? And somebody asked a fantastic, amazing question, which is, when we say stop saving, how then can we start investing? The thing about it is that when you put, and I'm going to show it to you today, because today we're starting everything about investing. We've been talking about that, your income, because the income is the foundation. How do you increase your income? All of that. But we're going to start investing like an elementary student. So the people that are already advanced, right? Advanced investors, bear with us. No knowledge is lost. This is more like a beginner. You've never started a beginner. We will get it into also to the middle, and then we'll close it with advanced. Okay, do we agree with that? So welcoming each and every one of us to the $1 Million League. We're doing a financial freedom drive during this July. So that's why you're seeing it 2 times a day, 1:30 and also 8 p.m. Through this July. We've been doing this from the first of the month till now, and we're helping as many people gain financial freedom. As many people, the goal is to help reduce poverty, help reduce crime, because when people gain financial education, they will be financially free, and of course, they are also going to gain. It's going to reduce poverty and also bring about reduction in crime. Yes, absolutely. Cool. You're welcome. We welcome in Nuno and everyone. So click on that follow button if you have not done that. We're starting investing 101 shortly. Investing 101. Okay, I am doing well. Perfect. That is really great. And this is a class, not your regular life, because we are streaming on multiple devices, right, on multiple platform right now. On the YouTube, we're here, and also on the TikTok, we're here, right? So we're teaching that right here, right now. So if you have been sitting here 2 minutes, this looks like any of those things that you are looking at the board, right? You're curious about stop saving. We're going to be telling you what we mean by that shortly. Start investing. Of course, investing 101, ETF, real estate, businesses. Why these three? Why not any other thing? If it sounds like what you're looking for, right? Financial freedom, end paycheck to paycheck, debt payoff. We talked about that yesterday. Emergency fund. We talked about that already. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So welcoming each and every one of us. So one of the things, like I said, it's not your regular life. One of the things that we do differently are like 5-6 things. Number one, if you have been sitting here 2 minutes, click on that follow button, and everyone that clicks on the follow button, we welcome them in as a millionaire. So like my art and the Amado latest millionaire in town, welcome in. And everyone that I click on that follow button, Dr. Molly's latest millionaire in town, welcome in. So if you're seated here 2 minutes, click on that follow button. We'll welcome you into the community of millionaires. Number two is we never start the teaching until we get to 5,000 taps. So we need everyone to put hands on the deck to start tapping out the live so we can get the class started quickly. Okay, we start the class started quickly. Let's tap out the live. That's the second thing. Number three is you get your daily at me, right? It costs you 1 penny, and somebody just did that. Voice already knows. Well done, voice of the world already knows. You get your daily at me. How do you get that? You find it right here. How do you tap out the light? Just tap the screen. Cost you nothing. Daily at me would cost you 1 penny. Okay, 1 penny, 1 cent. It's almost like inconsequential, but you get 30 points back. Number four is you share out the live. Okay, press my forehead. Omoba, thank you so much for getting that as well. Press my forehead on the screen, and you will see all of your contact. Invite them over, because this is life changing. Whatever we're teaching this July for free, people pay thousands of dollars to learn it, okay? But we are doing it only for free this July to help as many people to gain financial freedom. That is number three. Number four, yes. Also, number four is you get your pen and paper ready. Pen and paper ready, because this is going to be life changing. By the time you're done, you would understand you. There's no way you live this life and you remain the same, okay? Pamela, latest millionaire in town. Also, it's going to be a class. Remember, I'm a professor, so there are different ways that we impact knowledge. Because we are here to empower and educate. We are not here to entertain, okay? Empower and educate, okay? So we would ask questions. It's going to be two-way thing, just so we can buttress the facts, okay? Buttress things. I might say, oh, check if you have another gadget, check this. I will ask question, 72 divided by this. What is the answer? Those are the things that's going to help you also keep that in here, right? It's going to help you keep that in there. Repost also helps this slide. So if you'll be sitting here, let's try it. If you'll be sitting here 2 minutes, click on that follow button now. Click on the follow button, okay? Look, how do you click on see the plus sign in front of your name and click on the follow button. Everyone that clicks on the follow button will welcome them here as a millionaire. What do we mean? We prophesy it into their life. Millionaires in dollars, that's number one. We prophesy it into their life because, one, there's power of life and death in the tongue. Either you like it or no, okay? That's number one. Number two is the fact that we execute. You are saying you're leaning forward and you are executing. That's what we execute, okay? So I need you for Adowa latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. So what we typically would do, like with Adowa now, Adowa is not a millionaire. The next thing that she's going to do is get his pen and paper, tap out the live, get a daily admin, share out the live as well. So she's not the only millionaire in the family. Okay, that is how it works here. Okay, and yeah, that's it. Okay, awesome. Mara, the latest millionaire in town as well. All right. So Google who Warren Buffett is. We are not, this is not get rich quick scheme. It is not MLM, okay? We are not speculators, and at the same time, we're not speculators, we are also not gamblers. People are in the stock market gambling. Like I gambled $99,000 away 6 years ago to options trading, day trading, and penny stock. Yes, I did that. Yes, I did that. You would think that a doctor or an economist, a chartered accountant should know better. But guess what? I did not know better because we were not taught that in school. We were taught, how to get the skill, get the money, but we were not taught how to build it. Let's keep tapping out the life. Let's keep tapping out the life. Locals to the latest millionaire in town. Latest millionaire in town, and on the red carpet of the $1 Million League. And we have Jack D, latest millionaire in town. Let's keep tapping out the light so that we can start the class. We're starting with Investing 101. Okay? Investing 101. Then we also talk about the 4-account system. We talk about 4-account system today. Because once you know how to invest, or why should you invest, okay? Why should you invest and how should we invest? Sis got to catch you here. Okay, you saw somebody else. Poch, latest millionaire in town. All right. 4-account system we're going to be talking about, because we'll be talking about tomorrow is all about retirement. All about your retirement, your future. But today, why do we invest? Let's keep tapping out the live. We're doing all this intro and trying to get to 5,000 taps. Let's all tap out the live. If you'll be sitting here 2 minutes, click on that follow button. You'll be sitting here 2 minutes. Let's all get our daily at me as well. Let's get our daily at me. Let's get our daily at me. Thank you all for getting your daily at me. If you have not gotten your daily at me, click on the follow button. You'll be sitting here 2 minutes. Click on your daily, get your daily at me. And of course, you have been sitting 2 minutes. Click on the follow button. Also, please take note that Dr. Lina is not following you. If somebody follows you and has the picture and the name Dr. Lina, that's not Dr. Lina. It's the scammers, okay? They're also here, okay? There's the scammers because, like I said, we've had 165 countries in 14 days. 165 countries represented here. The latest being country called Serbia. Mike from Serbia. Yeah, we've had countries, people from Bahrain, people from, Bahamas, Grenada, all of those countries that represented 65 countries. So if you are new here, drop your country so that we can track you, your country within this community. Click on that follow button. If you have been sitting for 2 minutes, we're going to get the start class started. Can we all tap out the live? We're taking too long to get this class started today. I am so eager to get started. I am super eager to get started. All right. We would also talk, if you have the time, we'll talk about the mistakes people make when it comes to their money and when it comes to investing. Okay. The mistake people make when it comes to their money. Ghana, awesome, Ghana, right? The one mistake people make when it comes to their money. Why invest in Jamaica? Jamaica is already represented. Mark Gordon, awesome. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, let's tap it out. Let's get it to 5,000 quickly so that we can get started. We're going to Canada. Awesome. Canada was number 2. Guess what? 80 is now country number 66. 80 is now country number 66. Speaks that, Italy, we had quite a number of Italians here. Italians, all right. We have quite a number of Ghanaians here as well. So drop your country, and if you have not clicked on that follow button, click on the follow button. So good to have every one of us on the carpet, the $1 Million League carpet. Welcome in. Make sure you get your daily at me. If you have not gotten your daily at me, get your daily at me. Let's be in the habit of getting our daily at me. And we do have the space guy all the way from Italy, latest millionaire in town. Galactic Thank you so much for tapping out there. Let's also prioritize shares. Let's share. Let's share. Press my forehead on the screen. Let's share. Also, let us repost. Get your daily admin. Let's prioritize shares today. Let's prioritize repost. Let's also prioritize our daily admin. Thank you so much. Let's share. Tap out the live. Let's so that we can have more people almost there, guys. And of course, let's get the shares. Let's get the shares almost at 5,000. So whenever we talk about investing, right? Let me first of all address the first question if you're still here. He said, when you say we need to stop saving, how do we find the money for investing? All right. I know that that's the question that comes to some people when you say stop saving. So when you say save, okay, where do you save that money? Right? What we're saying is where you put that money. Okay? If you put your money in the savings account, and that's where I'm going to start the class today. So let's put three scenarios. Who are this team? I put my money in the bank. Team savers, put it in the comment. Team savers, put 1 in the comment section. Team savers, put 1 in the comment section. Guys, remember it's a two-way thing. Two-way thing. If you're sitting there 2 minutes, click on the follow button. Right? Click on that follow button. Simply Abby is team savers. Simply Abby will represent team savers. All right? These are savers. Meaning that they put their money in the bank. Right? Let's now see team Idrissa, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. Right now, we now have another group. Team Treasury Bill, CD, IU Savings Account. Put yourself in the comments. CD, IU Savings Account, Treasury Bills, all those, those kind of things. Who are those people? Put it in the comments. That's your kind of investing, right? CD, right? Certificate of deposit, IU savings account, treasury bill, right? Put it in the comment section, guys. Let's put it in the comment section. Guys, it's a two-way thing, right? Remember, it's a two-way conversation, guys. Constance, latest millionaire in town. Welcome there. All right, so Adoa is going to be okay. So Adoa and who was the second person? Adoa and Unlimited, okay? Adoa and Unlimited, their team treasury bill, okay? So we have the second, yeah, and Femi as well. Okay, that's great. Now let's see team investors. I invest in stock, I invest in ETF, right? I like bonds. Mark is also here. Femi and Mark is also here. All right? Team investors, where Mag, welcome in. Hello. Make sure you click on that follow button, get your daily at me. Right now, let's have the team investors. Team investors, you like to invest in ETF, you invest in the stock market. Okay, Max, welcome in, latest millionaire in town. Right? There you go, Nunu. Okay, Nunu team. We're now in the investor route. Right? They put their money in ETF, in stocks. Who else again? Who else? We find Dr. Lina here as well. Dr. Lina, who else? Team investors, where are you? Team investors, right? Dr. Lina, well, I don't want to put my name because that's going to be a sellout, okay? Who else? So nobody, only Nunu is investors. Welcome in, everyone. This is the $1 Million League. Make sure you click on that follow button. We are starting Investing 101. Team, I put my money in the stock market. I put my money in ETF, right? Where are you guys? Okay, Nunu is the only one on this table, okay? Young Glow, how are you doing? Click on that follow button. Let's remember to get our daily admin. Let's keep tapping out the live. Let's keep tapping out the live and sharing out the live. All right, so it's just one person. Let's engage, guys. Can we engage? It's a two-way thing. It's more fun with me. Okay, we have voice of God as well. We have voice as well. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, if you're sitting here 2 minutes, click on that follow button, guys. Click on the follow button. Now we're talking about investing versus, let's even put versus saving. All right, so investing, we're saying stop saving and start investing. Happy Amazon, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. Let's also share the live. Let's get our daily admin. So these three people, Simply Abby, the savers, Adoa Unlimited, Femi and Mark, right? They are team, moderate risk investors. right? I mean, not moderate risk investors. They're also, playing it safe. Intaker, latest millionaire in town, welcome in. And then we have Nunu and Voice, who are the investors, right? Who are the investors? These are three categories of people. Now, this category of people, interesting thing about them is that they earn the same income. They all earn $100,000, right? They are the same field, $100,000. Everybody earns 100K. They have the same family setting, but one of the things that is here is that one set of people, one group is going to become a millionaire. One group and we remain paycheck to paycheck. Now, it is not those people's names, forget about but it's just that the way they put, where they put their money, okay? All three of them, they understand how to save. They understand what to do with their money. So they are disciplined with their money. So they save about 40K every year. All right. Let's say they've saved about 40K. We need 40% of their money every year. Each maker, thank you for getting your daily at me. Let's get our daily at me, guys. You'll be sitting 2 minutes. It looks like what you're looking for. Click on that follow button. Let's welcome you to the $1 Million League. This is the community of millionaires. You would see the reason why these communities are millionaire versus another place and versus the world. Okay. No, thank you so much for the shares, right? Versus the world, okay? You would see the difference right now whenever you hear maybe a call to Steve, or maybe it's Rich BFF, or maybe you hear Alex on a budget, okay? Or you hear all of those people talk about, you know what, stop saving your money. Now you would understand it in numbers. So there's something called the rule of 72, which is AKA compound interest calculator, but it's not compound. You don't have a calculator. You don't have an iPad. You don't have nothing, right? This is the rule of 72. It tells you how long your money is going to double. All right. So simply, Abby, your team, what is the interest you get on your savings account? What interest do you get on your savings account? Simply, Abby. So every other person, Adowa, Unlimited, Femi, and Mark. CD, IU savings account, treasury bill. What do you get? What interest do you get on your account? What interest? This account that you said that, this is who you are. Simply Abby gets 0.01. Okay? Simply Abby gets 0.01. Okay. Thank you so much, Simply Abby. Adowa, Unlimited, Femi, and Mark. What interest do you get on your CD, treasury bill, IO savings account, whichever one? Right? Give us the answer, guys. Let's move really fast. If you have been sitting here 2 minutes, click on the follow button, and let's all tap out the live. Let's not all sit here. It doesn't help this live. It doesn't help this community if you are just sitting here, not doing anything, not tapping out the live, just taking the information here. You're not doing this community a service. You're doing us a disservice. Prina Landy, latest millionaire in town. And we also value your time, okay, guys? We value your time. If it doesn't look like something that you're looking for, you might as well just go to somewhere that that actually it's more fun for you. But here is very educational, and at the same time, it is also very Prina. Thank you so much. It is highly educational and highly empowering. But we have three categories. People that are here to entertain, people who are here to educate, and those that are here to empower. We fall in the category of empowerment and educated. So if this is not for you, yeah, it's okay for you to scroll. We love you, but it's okay for you to troll because we value your time and your money. But if you're going to be here, click on that follow button. Let's welcome you to the community of millionaires. This is the $1 Million League, and I'm showing you the exact pattern why some people remain paycheck to paycheck. Just the same income. It's not about their income in this case. It's about where they put their money, because where you put your money really matters. It can either make you or break you. All right. And that's what you are seeing here. So we have the first group making the same $100,000, but they put their money in the bank, getting 0.01%. And another group, CD and HYSA, treasury bill. We're still waiting. Bonds also fall here. Bonds. My bonds pays. What country is that, Mark? What country is that? Adopt Pong, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. If you're sitting here 2 minutes, click on that follow button. Let's welcome you, right? So from Jamaica, yes. I mean, this is also a function of different countries as well. Okay, it's also a function. Welcome all the way from Jamaica, City Habit. How are you doing? Awesome. So for the people that said treasury bill, IU service account, guys, what is the interest? Let's move, guys. Let's move. We have a lot to cover. We're doing investing 101 today. That's what we are talking about. What did I press now? Okay. All our latest millionaire in town from Germany. Awesome, awesome. We're waiting. Okay, 25% with Nigeria account, 8% in USD bonds gets me 18%. Wow. You guys, can you see that? Can you see that? That is what we're talking about. Whenever I tell you I use savings account in the United States and in some other parts of Africa, in some other country, the interest rate is the night and day because all of the returns and all of that, it mimics inflation. So if the inflation is in double digits, the returns that they get as well is in double digits. Compared to the United States, where the returns here, inflation is at 4.2%. So you will get things like 3.7%. 3.7%. What country is that in 3 months? Typically, it's like, what country is that door? In 3 months, 3.7% in 3 months. That is also good. That's good. I already know. Can we try to compare apples to apples? Can we? But we can also do that. Okay, we'll do the 3.7, right? 4%. Okay, thank you so much. 4%. Thank you so much. 4%. Now let's do the investors category. Nunu, right? And voice. Nunu and voice. What which bond is this? This is not bonds, episode. This is we're just people are giving us, we're doing a comparison. Hey baby, how was work today? All right, love. Yeah. So so the investors on the other hand, we're talking about ETF, okay? Exchange traded funds, right? So it's a basket of stock instead of putting your money in one stock. Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. All right. Instead of putting your money in one stock, you put it in multiple stocks, okay? Multiple stocks. So multiple stocks. So it's like an S&P 500, the top 500 companies in the United States. Let's keep tapping out the live. Let's get a daily at me. If you have been sitting here 2 minutes, click on the follow button. Let's always be in the Abby. We have not been getting our daily at me. Can we all get our daily at me, please? Let's get our daily at me. It helps this community. If you've been sitting here for 2 minutes, and you found out that this looks like what you're looking for, thank you all for getting your daily admin. Let's be in the habit of getting our daily admin. It helps this community. It shows that we are millionaires. We need to do things differently, right? We should not even be asking, let's do it automatically. And you'll be sitting there 2 minutes, click on that follow button. You'll be sitting 2 minutes. And as a matter of fact, please note that we don't have a WhatsApp group. We don't have Telegram group. If somebody is chatting you, that is not Dr. Lina, okay? If somebody's chatting you and telling you, oh, you know what, crypto, all of those things, that's not Dr. Lina. So be careful. Click on the follow button if you're sitting for 2 minutes, okay? Very soon, if your character or behavior looks like that of a BOT, character or behavior looks like that of a scammer, all right? The scammers and the BOTs will not click on the follow button. Scammers and the BOTs will not comment. They won't say anything, right? What you would see is that the mods are going to start going in and they will start blocking those kind of people. So if you're new here, right, make sure you drop a comment, maybe just drop one or where you're connecting from, and make sure you click on that follow button. Better still, get your daily at me, so you know that they will not mistake you for or gift or do something. So because they will not do all those whatever, would not do all those things all the way from Georgia. Awesome. Perfect. So click on the follow button if you have not done so. Okay, let's click on the follow button. So S&P 500, okay? S&P 500 will, thank you so much for getting your daily at me. Thank you so much. Now, S&P 500 has returned it's returned 8 to 12% in the past 10 years, in the past 30, 40, 50 years. Thank you so much for doing all of that. In the past 30, 40, 50 years, okay? That's what it has done. How did I know? Go on Google, go on your ChatGPT and simply type this prompt, okay? It's a prompt. what as S&P Standard and Poor top 500 companies in the United States, what has it returned in the past 30 years? Thank you all for getting your daily admin. Really appreciate that. Make sure you click on the follow button as well. If you have been sitting here for 2 minutes, Ephraim, latest millionaire in town, welcome in on the red carpet. It has done between 8 to 12% in the past 40 years. So averagely. So it means that people that have invested that long, they averagely, every year they've returned about 8 to 12%. Better, and in the past 10 years, so meaning from 2016 till now, 2016 to 2026, it averagely returned about 14 to 15%. 14 to 15%. And last year it did 18%. Already, I think it's already at 13%. Oh, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Guys, if you are new here, click on that follow button. Let's welcome you. Thank you all for clicking on that follow button. You'll be sitting here 2 minutes. Wait 2 minutes. It looks like what you're looking for. Click on the follow button. You don't have to jump clicking on the follow button immediately. Wait 2 minutes. It looks like what you're looking for, and click on that follow button. Mama Licious, and of course Information Center. I love that. Latest millionaire in town. We now have Information Center here. Welcome in. And also on the red carpet of the $1 Million League, we have the TO. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Wait 2 minutes. It looks like what you're looking for. Click on the follow button. Pristine, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's keep tapping out the live. Let's share out the live. Tap out the live. Share out the live. And of course, remember to keep tapping out. Get your daily at me in the process. Daily at me costs you 1 penny. Fill up the gift gallery. That really, really helps this community. That really helps this community. Thank you so much. Go Populars helps us as well to get on the on the FYP. Awesome. So investors, on the other hand, we have had 14 to 15% in the past 10 years. So from 2016 to now, if you have put your money, what you would have seen is that averagely, thank you all for the roses, averagely you would have seen an average return of about 14 to 15%. 14 to 15%. Okay? So here we have 3.7%, even though he said it's every 3 months because it's in Germany, okay? This is Germany. But in the United States, because we need to compare apples to apples, so you want to take the same thing. This is still going to be the same thing if you are investing in the ETF in the United States. But this is not about United States. There are ETF everywhere in the world, okay? There are ETF, and when I start teaching ETF, you will understand what I mean, okay? So stick around. 10 toes down, be ready to learn, and you would understand what I mean by that. This is S&P 500. Let's keep tapping out there. Can we get it to 15,000 taps? Thank you all for doing that. Let's also get it to 50 shares. Tapping is cost you nothing. Just tap the screen. I know we are all locked in. Share it, press my forehead on the screen, and you will see your contacts. Share with all of them. Another thing is that repost also helps this live. Go Populars help this live as well. And of course, give the gallery. Click on the follow button. You'll be sitting for 2 minutes. Now we have 3 different categories earning the same income, and you will see the result here. So there's something called the rule of 72, guys. There's something called the rule of 72. It is what it's called. It is basically compound interest. Summary: King Priest, latest millionaire income. It's simply the same thing as compound interest. Compound interest is, where is it? Compound interest, let me see if I have it. This is compound interest calculator, right? You can determine, okay, if I start putting $100 or 100 pounds or euros or whatever, Canadian dollars or CDs or whatever, right? So you understand the drift. We have 66 countries represented here. So you get it. ATB country number 66. All right. If you care to share, you can drop your country where you're connecting from. I am in Texas, in the United States. So look at this right now. Can you see this? So this is compound interest calculator. So you can determine, okay, if I start putting $100 or $50, thank you so much for getting your daily admin now. Make sure you get click on that follow button. If I invest $50 every single day, or I put $10 every day, that's $300 a month. Or if I put $5 every single day, right? How much would it be after 10 years? You can use this to determine that, okay? And we showed that 2 days ago. I would show you if you guys want to see it today, right? I can also show you. However, you don't have a calculator. You don't have an iPad. You use the rule of 72. The result will give you close to the estimate of the calculator itself. And that's what we're going to be doing on the board. Just say, so you are in a place, you can intelligently answer that question. Under a minute, you are able to determine, oh, you know what? This makes sense or this doesn't make sense without making the other party uncomfortable. So the rule of 72 tells you how long it takes your money to double. So what do you need to know? All you need to know is either the interest rate, the rate of return, the ROI. Everything is the same thing. Interest rate, okay? Return on investment, ROI, okay? And ROR, rate of return, okay? The same thing, okay? So if it's on a bank account, there's the interest rate, okay? And this is the interest rate that we get on a Chase, Simply Abbey, the savers group, people leaving their money in the bank. This is this group. So let's talk about it. They are earning the same income. All of them have the same family life. They are saving the same thing, okay? And because they're saving 40,000 out of their 100,000 income. So you understand, they have the same family life, the same everything. But let's see how their life is going to be different. Now, they have 40,000 and we want to understand how many years is going to take 40,000 to become, do we want to do 200,000? How many years they want to put 40,000? How many years is going to take this 40,000 to become 200,000? We want to believe 200,000 is life changing. So, for the savers group, so the first thing is whenever you have rule of 72, you take number 72, that's the thing that is different, and you divide it by the rate of the interest rate of return, ROI. 72 divided by the interest rate. That is the rule of 72. It's going to tell you how long it's going to take your money to double. In this case, how long it's going to take this 40,000, this 40,000, this 40,000 to become, maybe 200,000 or to become 80,000. Welcome in, Sandal Girl, the latest millionaire in town. Make sure if you have been sitting here 2 minutes, it looks like what you are looking for, any of this interests you, click on that follow button. Let's welcome you on the red carpet of the $1 Million League. This is the community of millionaires, those aspiring to become millionaires and those that are already millionaires. And we're showing you, this is not get rich quick scheme, but this is exactly in that is going to make a lot of people differentiate one person from the other. So in this case, it's 0.01%. This is Chase, Wells Fargo, all of those, your big bank. So take number 72 and then you divide it by 0.01. It's going to take you the number of years, show you the number of years. It's going to, this 40,000 is going to take to double, 7,200 years. Thank you so much. That wasn't me. If that looks like a shock to you, put it in the comments. If that is good for you, you can say it's good. If it's not, right? Put unbelievable or something, right? If that's a light bulb, because every single time, unfortunately, my middle class, my professionals, this is what they do. 7,200 years. So yes, exactly, Nupat. Exactly what? Exactly. Trust me, I get that every single time, right? If we take the same number right now, 40,000, and we put it in the compound interest calculator, if you want us to see it, let's put it in the compound interest calculator, right? Because I always try to show you something, right? We're going to take the same thing and we put it in the compound interest. This is the Security Exchange Commission, right? The United States security, you can see it, right? The compound interest calculator. So we are going to put the same number so that you would see $40,000, and you can do it on your calculator as well. That's your initial investment. You have zero contribution, and we're going to put it for 20. Let's even put it for 20 years, right? So that you can see interest rate is 0.01, right? In short, let's put it at 7,200 years. Right? That's what it tells us. And it compounds annually at 0. So guys say, I've never done this before, but this is it. 40,000, 7,200 years, and of course at 0.01, let's calculate. Oh, it even says that the year cannot be more than 100. So let's do 100 years. And let's see what that money is going to be. Who is ready to see? After 100 years, $40,000. After 100 years, in 100 years, you will have what? Somebody put it in the comments. Can you see? You put $40,000 in the bank, and in 100 years, this is what you get in return. What is your return on investment after 100 years? $400. $400. Guys, it's not me. Can you see that? $400. So put it here. You will even see it here better. Can you see that you put 40,000, return is at 0.01, you get $400. That's what you get after 100 years. 100 years, guys. So whenever, tell me how you are going to build wealth. This is 400. I mean, remember, that's why you say, of course, multiply 100 years by 72, you will get about this number. You will get about 80,000. And you have not factored inflation. Inflation is at 4.2% in the United States. It means that you are losing your money at 4.2%, but you are only getting 0.01% in return. Let's keep tapping out the live. Yeah, if you have been sitting there 2 minutes, right? And please, let me know how you feel with that. Does that look good to you? After 100 years, you get $400 on a $40,000. $400. Does that feel? Let's remember to get our daily admin. Get your daily admin if you have not got it. Let's keep tapping out the live. The chat is pretty quiet, so we're going to reset the live for a second. Can we all, if you've been sitting here 2 minutes, click on that follow button. You'll be sitting here 2 minutes. You wait 2 minutes. It looks like what you are looking at for 7,200 years. Rule of 72 is what we just talked about. And I just showed you the same thing on the compound interest calculator. You'll be sitting 2 minutes. Click on that follow button. All right. 2 minutes. And also, let's tap out the live. If you're just, you're doing this community a strong disservice. You know, if you're just sitting here, you're not tapping out the live, you're not sharing out the live, you're not doing anything. And my YouTube community, welcome in. Make sure you click on that subscribe button if you have not done that. This chat is not chatting. We're going to pause for a second. Can we all share? Right now we are at 12 shares. Can we get it to 100 shares? How do you share? Press my forehead on the screen, guys. Let's press my forehead on the screen and, of course, share. Press my forehead on the screen. Can we all do that? Yeah, Nunu, Ras, City Habit, Oyi, Web, Omoba, Unlimited, Chisom, King, Voice of the World, Z Doctor. Yeah, and everyone, make sure you click on that follow button if you have been sitting here. As a matter of fact, people with you don't have a name. If you look like we're going to start blocking the people that looks like BOT. You've not followed, and at the same time you're not commenting. We are going to start blocking you. Okay? We're doing that. Okay? So put a comment in the comment section. Let's do that. Let's do that. And we're resetting the live. Let's power share. Let's power share. Can we get it to 50 shares so that we can continue the class? Let's get it to 50 shares. Let's get our daily admin. If you'll be sitting there for more than 2 minutes, if you'll be sitting here for more than 2 minutes, click on that follow button. All right. Once we get to 15,000, we would continue the class, guys. Once we get to 15,000, we will continue the time. Let's keep tapping out the live. Once we get to 15,000, I know we can all do it. Let's get it to 15,000 taps. We have a lot of people here, so there's no reason why we should not get to 15,000 taps. Let's get it all to 15,000. Hey, Bob, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. Yeah. So once we get to 50 shares, press my forehead on the screen, please. I'm begging you, if I have to, because this is a financial freedom drive. We're helping as many people gain financial freedom. Interestingly, this is the only language the algorithm understands. When you tap out the live, if you're just sitting here, you're loving this, but you're not engaging, you're not commenting, you're not sharing out the live, you're not tapping out the live, you're not getting your daily at me, you're not gifting, you're doing this community a disservice. So please tap out the live, share out the live. If you found value here, let's do that. Otherwise, it's okay for you to also scroll. Okay, let us all tap out the live. Let's share out the live. Let's get our daily admin. Let's fill up the gift gallery, so that we can actually continue, so we can continue the class. Thank you all for doing that. Let's get our daily admin. Let's keep that. Once we get to 15,000, or we are a lot of us are here, so there's no reason why we should not get to 15,000 quickly. I really appreciate everyone doing that. Thank you so much. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's fill up the gift gallery. Thank you. Thank you, lifestyle. Thank you. Really appreciate you doing that. And everyone tapping out the live, those that are sharing out the live. Let's get it to 50 shares, and of course 50 shares and also 15,000 taps. If we all start tapping right now, we'll get it there. If we all start tapping right now, we'll get it there. This is about quality over quantity, right? Quality over quantity. All right. This is not for everybody, okay? It's not for everybody, but anyone that is here, we need to know that they are millionaires. They're ready to learn, and of course, we are all ready to support this community. We do it in our follow to follows, right? We do it in things that are not even impacting, not engaging. So why not do it when it comes to educational and something that is adding value? All right, because if you are not getting value, I know you would have scrolled. For sure, you would have all scrolled, but we are here, right? Thank you so much. Let's do that. Let's do that. Thank you so much. Yeah, really appreciate everyone. If you have not gotten your daily at me, get your daily at me. Give the gallery. Yeah, thank you so much. Let's share out the live. Let's share out the live. Once we get to 15,000 taps, we'll continue. 15,000 taps, and of course, 50 shares. Right now, we're at 13,500 taps, and we are also at 23 shares. Right now, we are still at C5, top 99%. We hope to be able to get to top 20% C5 today. Thank you. Let's all do that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, because support the educational content as well. Support the educational community, right? We do it for entertainment, but when it comes to education, we hold back, okay? Right? So let's do what we're supposed to do. Thank you so much. Let's support this community. Thank you. Once we get to 15,000 taps, right? 15,000 taps, and of course 50 shares. You don't know how to tap. This is how you tap. Okay, tap the screen. That's how you tap. You don't know how to share, right? Sharing, press my forehead on the screen and you share. Repost, you repost here, right? Daily at me, you will find your daily at me here. It costs you 1 penny, but you get 30 points. Engage as well. If you are new here, click on that follow button, and also indicate where you're connecting from. Thank you so much. Let's get it to 15,000. Once we get to 15,000 taps, we will continue the class. 15,000 taps, and of course 50 shares. 15,000 taps, 50 shares. We're talking about investing. This is investing, and this is why you should invest instead of save, right? Why you should invest instead of save. Thank you all for doing that. Let's keep tapping out the live. If we all start tapping under 1 minute, we would all be there. Okay, we'll be there and we'll continue the class. Thank you so much. Crystal, latest millionaire in town. Also, please note that we don't have a Telegram group. We don't have a WhatsApp group. We don't do crypto. We invest like a Warren Buffett. So we are moderate risk investor. We do compound interest. Compound interest is very key in whatever we're doing. And of course, this is not get rich quick scheme. This is about delayed gratification. Instead of instant gratification, we build generational wealth. And it is called the $1 Million League. The League of Millionaires. Those anticipating to become a millionaires and those that are already millionaires trying to scale over to becoming multi-millionaires. Somebody just literally crossed $500,000. I'll swing back to hear more of you. Awesome. Welcome in. Thank you so much. We always welcome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Always. Thank you so much getting your daily at me. Let's get it to 15,000. As soon as we get to 15,000 and we get to 50 shares, right now we are 28 shares. Let's get it to 50 shares and of course well, let's get to 15,000 and 28 shares, and we'll continue the class. Your identity shifting latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. Almost there. Well done, guys. Yeah, let's tap it. Interestingly, this is the only language the algorithm understands. Let's do the shares as well. We're almost at 15,000, and of course, let's keep tapping that way so that we don't interrupt the class. Let's press my forehead on the screen to share. Angel K, latest millionaire in town. If we're sitting here 2 minutes, 2 minutes, click on that follow button. Let's welcome you in. We're teaching today Investing 101, right? We're going to be starting that, but we need to understand why should you even invest in the first place. And we're talking about the rule of 72. Thank you so much for getting your roses, for the roses, also getting the daily admin. We are at 15,000. Thank you so much, guys. Let us keep going. And of course, let's get it to 50 shares as well. Share, press my forehead on the screen. Get your daily admin. If you have not gotten, you'll be sitting here 2 minutes. Make sure you click on that follow button. Let's get it started. Thank you all for doing that. And unfortunately, I hate to do this, but unfortunately, that is the only language the algorithm understands, okay? So if you don't do what we're doing, then we have to interrupt. Otherwise, what are we doing, okay? What are we doing? Thank you so much for doing that. When do you start the live? Every day. So 1:30 Central Time. So you want to turn on the notification both on YouTube and on Instagram, on YouTube and TikTok. I'm also on IG. So go there and subscribe. So in case it's not turning on TikTok, at least you know on YouTube. It's Money Talk with Dr. Lina on YouTube. Across all platforms is Money Talk with Dr. Lina. And on YouTube particularly, I have long form videos there that would help you, okay? So you don't want to miss that. I release that on Sundays as well. So make sure you go there and subscribe. I will show you the QR code later after this live, before the end of the live, so you can all go there and subscribe. All right, let's keep going. Now, so 1:30 and 8 p.m. Central Time, 1:30, and this is through this July. After the Financial Freedom Drive, July only, I've been showing 2 times a day, showing up 2 times a day. After July, you will see less of me, okay? Right? You see less of me. So take advantage of the opportunity that you have right now, because my vice president job is going to ramp up again. And of course, professor job is going to go up again. And, social media is going to ramp down, okay? At least I had the opportunity to give back to the society as much as I can. So good to have each and every one of us. And let's keep going. Let's keep tapping out the live. Awesome. Otherwise, we'll start to stop again. So, the team IU savings account, right? It simply means that yours in this case, can somebody give me the answer? 72 divided by 4%. Because in this case, it's 72 divided by 4. 72 divided by 4. Let's keep tapping out, guys. I know that I see that stopped. 72 divided by 4. What is that? 72 divided by 4. Anyone give us the answer? 72 divided by 4. We have Adoma, Unlimited, Femi, and Mark. Anyone help us with this answer? 72 divided by 4. And now, because of time, let's also do 72. S&P 500 has given 10%. In the past 10 years, it's giving 14%, 14 to 15. So we'll put 14.5. Somebody give us the answer so that we can move on. If you have been sitting here 2 minutes, click on that follow button. Thank you, Chisom and Jenna. 18. So it takes you 18 years. Can you see the difference? So whenever you put your money in saving, like the person that asked me that question earlier, why are we saving? Why saving? If you don't save, how do you invest and all of that? 7,200 years versus 18 years. If you put it just in an IU savings account, you don't know what IU savings account is, go on Google and type best IU savings account in July 2026 and put your country behind it. Thank you so much, God's word. That is 7.2 if you put it in investment, 7.2 years. And the other one, 7.72 divided by 14.5. Can you see the numbers going down? 7,200 years. Whenever you put your money in the savings account, that is what it is. That is how long it's going to take this 40,000. Remember, all of them had the same 40,000. They had the same seed to invest. They had the same investment seed. This person had 40,000. This person has 40,000. This person has 40,000. Thank you so much for the repost, Morris. All of them had the same thing. However, one person is getting 80,000 after 7,200 years, meaning he's dead. One on his DIE 7,200 times. You know, if he leaves, if he comes alive, I mean, he reincarnates, whatever. So it means that in his entire lifetime, the money is never going to double. He would never see 80,000. And we even showed 100 years. After 100 years, he gets $400. So where you put your money really matters. If you put it in savings, in short, guys, just do not put no savings. Just put no savings account. Put it in the comment. Morris, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. Guys, put no savings account. No money in savings account, whatever. Stop saving. Okay, put stop saving in the comments. Guys, type stop saving in the comments. No savings account. Stop saving. Because, thank you so much, Abisola. Thank you so much. Mamalicious. No savings account. Stop saving. Because this is what the middle class does. That is the difference between the multimillionaires and the millionaires. That is the difference. Let me show you. Where does the multimillionaire put their money? So whenever we're saying this, I always try to go and buttress it because there's so many BS on the social media space. If you have been sitting there 2 minutes, click on that follow button. Click on that follow button. If you've been sitting there 2 minutes, click on the follow button. Let's welcome you. This is the $1 Million League. Welcome into the $1 Million League. Click on that follow button. Skincare in Ghana, latest millionaire in Ghana. Indian, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. Welcome into the community of millionaires. Welcome home, guys. Welcome home. Right? This is the home where you belong. So there's so many WM consults. Welcome in, latest millionaire in town on the red carpet of MDL. Welcome in, and everyone, if you're still seated, let us welcome you in. Come to the front of the door, stand on the red carpet of the millionaires, and join the fellow millionaires in the house. All right, multi-millionaires, see? Where does the multi-millionaires put their money? Right? Multi-millionaires keep their money predominantly in investment and non-cash assets, rather than traditional savings account. Can you see it? Can you read it? Rather than traditional savings account. This is the reason why they don't put their money in the savings account. This is the reason. Let's keep tapping out the live. Let's get it to 20,000 taps. Thank you all for doing that. Let's get it to 20,000 taps. Thank you all for doing that. So this is it. So remember where we started from. Why? Why investing? Do we agree now that you should invest? If you agree, put yes in the comment section. You agree that you should invest instead of saving. Put yes in the comment section. You agree that you should invest, right? If you do not agree, put no, I do not agree. You agree, put yes in the comment section. Thank you so much. Yes. Because, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. 7,200 years, 18 years, right? To double, I mean that in 20 years, so it means that if you 80 years, this money will not get to 200,000. Meanwhile, you can double your money in 5 years. Akui, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. If you have been sitting 2 minutes, click on that follow button. Let's welcome you in on the community of millionaire. So what is the recommended way to invest? That's where we are going. You need to understand first, right? Agree to invest before you need to start investing, okay? Right? Remember, this is what we're going to talk about. I just want to make sure we are very clear why, all right? So now that we've all agreed, if I catch anybody putting their money in the bank, Hello, Jello. Click on that follow button. Welcome into the $1 Million League. So this is very important in our scheme of getting to the $1 million status. Remember, we call you a millionaire for the reason. First of all, we call you a millionaire when you join the We Follow because we prophesy it into your life. That's number one. Either you like it or not. I'm a Jesus baby, so there's something in the heavens, right? There's God right there, okay? So either you believe it or not, right? But that is a reality, right? Because there's something you call to be. So there's power of life and death in the tongue, right? Like Abby, latest millionaire in town, right? I'm in the United States, okay? The second thing is, the second part of it, amen, exactly. The second part of it is that you've said it. However, God also tells you what? What does it tell you? He says that he will bless the works of your hand. So if there's nothing in your hand, there's nothing to bless, okay? Right? He even says that. I'm not preaching. He said a lazy man should not eat, okay? So we are going to also execute. We also execute. So we've done the spiritual, okay? We will do the physical because God has given us brain, okay? And he has given us the two hands to work. Where do I keep my money? Exactly. That's what we are talking about. All right. So for everyone, go deeper. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Which of the parts of Dr. Lina do you like? The serious one or the joking one? There's the joke Dr. Lina, which I do more, or entertaining Dr. Lina, or the educating and empowering Dr. Lina. I try to entertain at times to make it funny, but I think you guys like the educating and empowering one, because the next thing is, which one should I invest in? Like you want to invest in today, right now. Okay, all right. All right, so welcome in. If you have been you've been here 2 minutes, click on that follow button. Let's keep on tapping out the live. Goal is for us to get to 50,000 taps today. Let's remember to get our daily admin. If you haven't gotten your daily admin, let's do that. Get your daily admin. If you're new here, I'm here to eat the food. You eat which ETF? Exactly. Make sure you click on that follow button so that you can eat the food. All right, so we've established that no, never, okay? And we're going here. Start investing. So what is investing? Of course, you will see me. I'm going to be looking at because I have an entire slide, okay? That's actually is part of the course, right? That's part of when you get the course, you get the slide as well. If like slides like this, right? So you would see that's what I've already created. All right. So what is investing? Remember, we're going to be, and let's keep tapping out the live. Remember to get your daily admin, share out the live as well. Let's share out the live. Let's give the registry. That would be great. Okay. Investing. What is investing? Believe me, you might think that, oh, everybody knows. If you know what investing is, put it yes. If you don't know, put no. I don't know investing, put no. I don't know what investing is, put no. Because somebody came into my DM and said that there's so many people that don't even know what investing is. Because I assume that, okay, at least everybody knows what investing is. If you don't know what investing is, put no, okay? Put no in the comment section, right? And and for me, that was even a doctor, and I think he was from Ghana, right? That I should please teach what investing is. So investing is an act of putting your money into something with an expectation of return. Okay, City Abbey says no. Okay. Investing is an act of Miss Debbie, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. If you have been sitting here 2 minutes, click on that follow button. Let's not stop tapping out the live. Let's get our daily admin. If you have not gotten your daily admin, let's get the tapping to 25,000. So for the purpose of people that said no, okay, maybe one person that came out and so many other people that are out there that refuse to say, with AI, it can find out, right? Because the AI is just a definition. Investing is you putting your money in something and generating returns from it, okay? So investing is basically putting money in something, right? And you expect it to grow. So investing is like you put a seed, and that seed is like a plant, and it gets to generate money, okay? That's investing. So these seeds that you have here, might be real estate. That's invested. It might be in the stock market. It might be in businesses. The real estate will give you rental income, and also it might also be skills or education, right? Education. Your skill and education investment. Crypto. Yeah, crypto is, yeah, but we don't even talk crypto here because we don't do risky plays, okay? We don't do risky plays. All right. Yeah. But also crypto is also more like, you can say, in the stock market or whatever, investment in that space, whatever, right? So skills, where you put it, that is where it gets to your, active income. See, latest millionaire in town, welcome in. Your skills, if you invest, so you went to school, that is active income. A lot of times, everybody focus on just this active income, right? And this is the only income that they have, right? This is the only income, active income, which is their paycheck. And this is what keeps a lot of people, what is called POOR, poor. Paycheck to paycheck, rat race, hamster wheel. This is it. However, if you want to end that cycle or not stay in that trap, you need to have, because here it's your skill that is generating it, right? You need to now, this one is your money that is going to start generating this income for you. It means this kind of active income, this skill, right, that you have here is very, very limited. It's because you have just one of you. Not, you can't be more than one at a time. You have 24 hours in a day, right? Of which you cannot even spend the 24 hours working. However, your money can continue working consistently. So whatever we are talking about today, it's about the investing using your money. However, these active one and the skill one is the one that's going to generate this money, because you're wondering, so it's a flow. In the past Tuesday, we've talked about how to increase your income, negotiation, getting certification free, and all of those things. If you want to know more about it, you watch my, latest video for today, right? Today's challenge, you would see something there. Free training, Google, Coursera, and all of those things. You'll find it right there. So, do you understand the flow? So, these skills is going to give you active income. Active income is going to give you something called money. This money, depending on what you do with it, is what is going to tell you if you're going to get other income. So if you put it, you take the money, you fund lifestyle, and you put something. Judith, latest millionaire in town. All right, latest millionaire in town, welcome in. You put that money, all right, and then you invest it. When you invest it, it's going to give you, if you put it in real estate is going to give you rental income. It's going to give you appreciation. It's going to give you cash flow. It's going to give you, what's it called? It's going to give you cash flow. It's going to give you tax benefits. It's also going to give you some other things called leverage and other OPM, right? That's real estate. If you put it in the stock market, or you put it in stock market, typically we look at ETF. If you put it in an ETF, if it's a dividend ETF, right, you would have something like dividend income, okay? You would also have growth, okay? Hey, thank you so much for getting your daily at me, okay? You get growth, all right? So this, can you see, this is income, this is rental income. A lot of times we just focus, this is income, this is income, this is another type of income. But what is generating that income is something called money in this case, right? There's also which one? Business. There's also business. If you have business as well, that's another profit or net profit, okay? Where you get or revenue or whatever you call it on this side, all right? Ultimately, these are the things that's going to help you build wealth, okay? So whenever we talk about investing, you want to make sure that you're touching everywhere. And why are we saying touch this is because within real estate, okay? I mean, whenever we talk about that, why are we always talking about, this is where the multimillionaire, that's where they put their money. The multi-millionaire, that's where they put their money. If you're been sitting here 2 minutes, click on that follow button. Let's welcome you. HR Chem, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. Welcome in HR Chem. Any other person sitting there. Where? What do you say? What do you mean by where? Life balance. Where do you mean by where? What do you mean by where? Make it a full sentence is always easier, okay? I'm reading your comments. Put it in a full sentence and I'll be... So, it is this active income that gives you your money. Now, ETF, rental income. Okay? So, having said that, investing is the act of putting your money into something with the expectation that is going to give. Where do you put your money? That's what I just talked about. ETF, real estate. ETF will give you rental income. Real estate, real estate will give you rental income. ETF is going to give you what's it called? Dividends income, and it was going to give you growth. And of course, businesses is going to give you net profit or revenue or whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's keep tapping out the live. Thank you so much. Let's tap out the live. Good question, right? So these are the three places that we typically talk about here, right? These are the three places. Now there are different types of investment, right? And I think I already talked about it, and I just talked about it. ETF. Somebody asked the question earlier, real estate, and of course, businesses. Why do we choose these three? Covered calls. We don't do covered calls, okay? We're not doing covered calls here, okay? Right? It's you need to get some technical whatever as well on that one, okay? Covered calls. It could be a good strategy too, all right? Okay? All right. So, ETF, real estate, businesses, right? Those are the three that we talk about. But whenever you are investing, always think of something. Remember, we are looking at the multi-millionaire's wealth blueprint. How about S&P 500? That's here. That's it, Mama Licious. S&P 500 falls here. Okay? All right? Frosty Bite, how are you doing? Welcome in. If you're sitting here for 2 minutes, click on that follow button. Let's welcome you. Mama Licious, does that answer your question? That's here. It falls here. That's it. All right? Trading 212. What's Trading 2? That's just the platform, okay? Trading 212 is just the platform, but it falls under this category. But it depends on what we are talking about, right? It's just a platform. A Kind King, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. So, why do we choose these three? What are ETF? That's where we are going to. That is where we are going to, right? But you need to understand why. Remember, you need to understand the foundation, right? Why do we just talk about these three? Somebody just said, what's it, covered calls. Somebody just talked about crypto, right? Right, exactly. Dio just said crypto. Somebody said covered call, all right? That's the reason why I need to show you this, right? I want you to go on Google. Everyone go on, take another gadget check. Where does the multi-millionaire, where do they put their money? And let's tap out the live. Guys, let's tap out the live. Can we all tap out the live? Let's not stop tapping out the live. I know we are all locked in, but let's keep tapping out the live because that's the only language the algorithm understands. Let's share out the live as well. Let's share out the live, right? Yeah. Let's share out the live as well. Press my forehead on the screen. Let's quickly do a reset as we go in. Press my forehead on the screen. Let's share out the live. We are still at 30 shares, guys. Can we get it to about 50 shares? You don't know how to go about it. Press my forehead on the screen. And of course, you see your contact. Let's share with them. Let's repost. You'll find repost here. Repost is somewhere right here. Let's repost, especially if you have large community. You don't know how to tap out the screen non-stop. You'll be sitting 2 minutes. 2 minutes, click on that follow button so that we can welcome you to the community of millionaires. And you see the MDL in front of Iris' name and your identity, Mama Licious' name. That is the $1 Million League. Community of millionaires, people that are aspiring to become millionaires. And how do you get that in front of your name? Get your daily at me. It costs you 1 penny. 1 penny. Okay, millionaires, it costs you 1 cent. 1 penny. Free money. Money that it doesn't cost anything to you. You cannot pick it on the floor, right? It costs you 1 penny, but it is very valuable to this community and it's also good for you. It shows that you're a quality engager in the TikTok app, right? That's what it shows, because you also get 30 points. It's the only thing that you do that gets you 30 points, best return on investment on TikTok, but also helps this life. Let's also remember to do go popular to help this life as well. You can fill the gift gallery. That's much appreciated. Thank you all for doing that. Awesome. Awesome. Let's keep going with the sharing of life, repost, and all of that. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the language of algorithm. If you don't do that, there's no way, it just slows down this community, and we don't need that, because we are on a financial freedom drive, trying to help as many people gain financial education, help them also gain financial freedom, so that we can reduce poverty and ultimately reduce crime. That is our overall goal. So whenever you do whatever you're doing, know it's towards a goal, helping us others as well. Like Frosty Bite just got that millionaire avatar. That really helps this community. That's a community gift. Basically, that's a community gift. Thank you all for doing that. Really appreciate that. Let's keep tapping. Let's get it to 50,000 taps. 30,000 taps. Ultimate goal is to get it to 50,000 taps. So if you go here, who was the person that asked question about the crypto, right? The crypto. If you look at it here, or when you go on Google, you don't see crypto. The multimillionaires don't put crypto. Remember, I lost 99,000, and that is how I started with this research, because I understood that multimillionaires, they put their money in the stock market. But how come I lost $99,000 putting my money in the stock market? However, the millionaires do not lose their money. How do they invest? Okay, and that's what brought me here. Okay, that's what brought me to Google. Right? You'll be so surprised that but it's right there, hidden in plain sight, right? So multimillionaires keep their money predominantly in investment and non-cash assets rather than traditional savings account. That's why we don't save. They typically diversify. Emphasis on diversify. So diversify. ETF helps you with diversification. How? You would understand shortly. How? Right? They diversify wealth across stocks, municipal bonds, and real estate. Okay? And private banking services to manage extra liquidity. Extra liquidity, that is emergency fund. We've talked about that 2 days ago. 3 days ago, we've been talking about emergency fund, so I'm not going to touch it. But the only time when you put your money in an IU savings account is just basic. Silverline, thank you so much for the rose. Remember to get your daily admin if you have not done so. Right? Click on the follow button if you've not done so. Welcoming each and every one of us. Silverline, latest millionaire in town. Welcoming. Thank you so much for the roses, guys. Really appreciate that. Let's click on the follow button. You'll be sitting here 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It looks like what you're looking for. Click on the follow button. Remember, we don't have WhatsApp group. No. We don't have Telegram group, so if somebody's chatting you, that's not Dr. Lina. It's somebody else that is pretending as Dr. Lina, okay? If we chat you, we give you a welcome message. That is it. That's it. Or we respond to that, okay? Thank you so much for getting your daily at me as well. Awesome. So extreme liquidity and protect assets using trust, okay? So it tells you trust, not even wills, living trust, right? And family offices. So this is the definition. If you want to build wealth, this is your definition right there. All that you need. Can you repeat? When is the only time? Emergency fund, 3 to 6 months emergency, your BLE, your basic living expenses for 3 to 6 months, utilities, housing, transportation, of course, and of course your groceries. 4 things. Calculate that, multiply it by 3 to 6 for 3 months, and put it in an IU savings account, giving you 3 to 5%. Okay, Doc Lina, do you know someone has been chatting me with your profile? That's what I've been saying, guys. If you've been sitting here 2 minutes, click on that follow button. It's not my profile. That's not my profile. If you look at it very well, there's a @ behind. I've been saying it, so let me show you again. When you go there, you will see you see my name, Money Talk with Dr. Lina. Under my name, typical name, you will see Money Talk with Dr. Lina. But they will put Money Talk with Dr. Lina. Anybody can change their whatever description. But the real handle Money Talk with Dr. Lina, I don't have any backup account. No backup account. So that's why I always say, if you have been sitting here, click on that follow button. And as a matter of fact, and this is why we do what we do. The mods are going to go on a blocking spree again, right? Blocking spree. If you have been sitting here, you've not clicked on the follow button, you mimic the, the BOTs, you mimic the scammers, because they will not follow, they will not chat. So drop one in the comment section. Drop one if you are real, you're human. Drop one in the comment. This is annoying me. I can't wait for us to get verified, so all of these things will end, because I hate when people try to be smart and cheat others, right? I hate bullies. I hate those kind of things. You would already, so if you have not clicked on that follow button, they might block you if you do not drop a comment. So click on the follow button. If you can get your daily at me, get your daily at me as well. Get your daily at me. Drop a comment. Drop where you're connecting from, because we are blocking anyone that mimics because obviously they are in the life as well. Obviously they are in our lives as well. So make sure you click on the follow button. If you have not done that, click on the follow button. You've been waiting, you've been here 2 minutes, otherwise you will be blocked. Okay. And it's not for anything. We want to make sure that our community is safe. Quality over quantity, guys. Thank you so much getting your daily at me. And Mr. Evans, latest millionaire in town. If you have been sitting there, Sam, latest millionaire in town. Awesome. Right. If you have been sitting here 2 minutes, click on the follow button. Otherwise, it's okay for you to scroll. I knew it wasn't you, so I just blocked. Yeah, report and block, guys. Report and block, okay? 2 things, just report them and block. Guys, stay safe, stay careful. If anybody's asking you for me, that's not Dr. Lina. Every payment that whatever you're going to do is going to go through the link on the live. You will see the link. It's going to go to our product, and I'm going to also always show you, and it goes through a solid and a secured payments gateway to protect you, so that your card or your information is not compromised. I know better than that, because I'm a vice president of technology, which is more reason why. I mean, it annoys me that all those people are. And TikTok is not, it's been reported to TikTok, but they do it everywhere. I don't know why people would not just take time to learn how to get money the legit way versus trying to cheat others. Thank you so much. Let's keep tapping out the live. So you'll be sitting here, and if you don't click on that follow button, click on the follow button. Get your daily at me, so we know that you are the real person. Otherwise, we would start blocking people that are not. You don't click on the follow button, you're not commenting, you're not doing anything. We will block, just so we can protect our millionaires within this community. Empress, latest millionaire in town, welcome in. So you find information valuable, click on the follow button before the mod starts blocking, okay? They will block anyone that does not click the follow button and is not commenting, is not chatting, right? Because we want to protect our community. Let's keep tapping out the live. Thank you all for doing that. It's to protect us. Quality over quantity, guys. Get your daily at me. Awesome. It's not about pride or anything. It's about protection. Protection is not our watchword within this community. That's why we don't lose our money. We protect it and we grow it. Awesome. So why do we not have crypto? Because it's not here, guys. Right? Covered call is not here. Right? Jacoby, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. Right? Wellness routine, welcome in. Latest millionaire in town as well. Good job all getting your daily at me. That's because we don't have it here. Now, I'm not saying that Bitcoin is bad or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. Actually, I have money in Bitcoin, but I've just been investing when it was $13,000. Right? That's when I started buying Bitcoin. So even at 66,000, it went to 100 and something thousand, right? It doesn't bother me. Now at 66,000, I have times 5 my money, times 6 my money. So that's it. I said, I'm happy as well. Jacoby, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. Welcome in. Robbie Lucas, latest millionaire in town. So let's go on. Let's keep tapping out the live. Let's get it to 30,000 taps. Awesome. So this is the reason. This is what we follow. And anything outside of this, we don't touch it. Okay. So it says they put the primary repository for multimillionaires' wealth include, and go on Google, you find it. Where does the multimillionaire put their money? Multimillionaires, because we have multimillionaires within these communities, and we have the millionaires within this community, and we have the people aspiring. Somebody just crossed 500,000 2 weeks ago. All right. People aspiring. So if you are whatever category that you are, welcome to the $1 Million League. Awesome. Tranquil Ever, latest millionaire in town. Welcome in. So the primary repository for multi-millionaires' wealth includes public and private equity. So a significant portion of their wealth remains invested in stock, right? Stock portfolios, emphasis on portfolios, right? Index funds, right? I'm checking where does the multi-millionaire put their money? Where does the multi-millionaire put their money? You can go it on Google, you can check on ChatGPT. All right, hot knife. Oh, that's scary. Hot knife. Oh my, right? Index funds and private companies. Lean millionaire, lean millionaire. I love that. Welcome in. Remember to get your daily at me, right? So, index funds and private companies to outpace inflation. Inflation is at 4.2% in the United States, right? It's at 4.2% in the United States. Some other countries, African countries, at double digit, right? It's a rate at which you lose your money, and for them to also generate dividends. That's what I'm showing. For them to also generate dividends, okay? And for those that are new here, I'm also on YouTube. It's Money Talk with Dr. Lina on YouTube. The same name, the same picture. On Instagram is also the same name, the same picture. Make sure you go there, subscribe. I have long form videos on every Sunday released that it's going to really help you. 5 minutes, 10 minutes videos that you can actually binge watch instead of Love Island. Instead of Love Island. All right. Alternative and tangible asset. Wealthy individuals allocate capital to alternate investment like hedge funds. I don't know hedge funds. Remember, these are ultra wealthy. So you get to a certain point where we talk about hedge funds. Private equity, okay? That's another thing. Fine art, okay? Collectible cars and commercial real estate. I understand commercial real estate. That one I understand. Real estate, I understand. Collectibles, I don't know. Because I cannot even, you know what I mean? I find art. Okay, Divine Grace, thank you so much getting for that. And latest millionaire in town, welcome in. So then they also have fixed income, portfolio features like government tax exempt municipal bond, which provides steady, predictable income and capital preservation. So whatever you're seeing, Pambi, welcome in. Click on that follow button. Let's welcome you into the community. So you see index funds, right? That is ETF. Index fund, potato. One mimics the index, right? Index. It mimics the index. So like an S&P 500 is an index, right? Top 5, Standard & Poor, top 500 companies in the United States. That's what that is, okay? So it mimics the index, but it means that you will get your money at the end of the day, because it's like, it mimics something like an index, right? Top 500, what is the performance? For you to know the performance of an index, is going to be at the end of the day. So you get your money at the end of the day. ETF, on the other hand, is traded as stock, but it also houses an index as well. It could house an index, but we'll get into it whenever we start talking about ETF. But ultimately, I want you to understand that an ETF is that it's a basket of stock instead of individual stock. It helps with diversification and management of risk. 2.3% in Germany. What is 2.3% in Germany? That means something. 2.3% in Germany. Is that inflation? Is that inflation? All right. ETF, diversification. Always think about that. Precious metal, gold, silver, commodity. Yes, absolutely. That's also there. But you know that those are commodities. So yeah, big can, latest millionaire in town. Absolutely. Definitely go. Yeah. Yeah. So index, exactly. Awesome. So ETF, it helps you with diversification, right? And also helps you with risk management. And I'm going to explain it further, okay? You also saw real estate, commercial real estate, single family homes, office spaces, right? The malls, the storage facilities, land. Those are real estate. In case you always think that, oh, you know what, it's just one single family home. I don't want to be the, what do they call it? I don't want to be the cleaner for the tenant. I don't want to be a plumber for whatever, cleaning toilet for the tenant. If you think that's what real estate is, then you are joking, okay? You're joking. And you are missing out. Coming from somebody that owns double-digit real estate portfolio, okay? So you are actually missing out, okay? Let's keep tapping out the live. Let's get it to, can we get it to 35,000? Let's tap out the live. If you have not got to your daily at me, get your daily at me. If you're sitting here 2 minutes, click on the follow button. We're talking about investments 101. how to get started with investing, what is investing, all of those kind of things. That's what we're talking about. If it looks like, what's the difference between mutual fund, index fund, and ETF? I just explained it some minutes back. Mutual funds, all of them, they're almost the same thing, okay? All right? All of them are almost the same thing. It's just that ETF, right, you trade it like stocks, right? But everything is still a basket. Index mimics the index fund. Mutual is that they manage it for you. The fees are higher, okay? So that's just the main difference. Index, the fees are almost, not so bad, but mutual, they manage it for you, okay? They create it, they book all the fund, put it together, right? Put it together, not exactly mimicking any index. They put it together. The fees are higher, okay? Index fund mimics the index, so like an S&P 500, like a Nasdaq 100, like something like that. That is index fund, and then you get your money at the end of the day. ETF, and the fees are a little bit higher compared to the ETF. ETF, on the other hand, it could mimic the index funds, or they bring it together, but it's a standard portfolio, right, for everyone. But the fees are super low. I don't understand what you mean by mocho. I don't understand. Juliet, latest millionaire in town. Latest millionaire in town. Coach Mark, make sure you click on that follow button. You'll be sitting here 2 minutes. Click on that follow button. Click on the follow button. You'll be sitting here for 2 minutes. Awesome. So ETF, real estate, and businesses. Those are the three that we talk about right here within this community. And I've shown you exactly why, right? If you know how to do fine art and all of those kind of things, that is also, or antique and all of those kind of things. That's also that could be a good one, because of course they put their money there, or hedge funds and all of that. We will get there. We will get there. Yeah, we will get there as soon as we start getting to hedge funds and all of that, because you're talking about tens and tens of millions of dollars, right? Because they are working with all those people directly. So the different kind of investment, there's long-term and there's short-term investor, short-term, medium, and long-term. One thing I would encourage us within this community, focus on medium and long-term. Long-term investor, you're talking about 10 years and above. Medium is about 1 year to 5 years and all of that. Reason, a lot of times, when people focus on get-rich-quick scheme, it's almost like a short-term, like the MLM. I want to double my money in 1 day. Short-term trading, right? Short-term trading. You are the thing, except that you have the time in your hands. That's when you invest and you do all of that. A lot of time you lose money. Okay, whenever you do all the short-term trade, that's how I lost money in $99,000 specifically 6 years ago. They also understand that the taxes are higher when you sell, you buy and trade within 1 year. The same thing when you also do fix and flip when it comes to real estate, right? Fix and flip, when you do it, the taxes are higher, the capital gains are higher, in case you do not know. All right. But when you do long-term investing, right,